Let's spend a couple of minutes talking about the drill down. We've added some enhanced features into the drill down. You'll notice that in DAnalyzer, at any point while I'm looking at, say for example, product codes by year, by month, I can select any one of these cells and drill down on that cell to find additional information. So if, for example, I want to know what made up the $115,000 in sales for speakers in March, I simply double click on that and that constructs a drill down for me. Now by default the drill down has columns that we know you might use, but I'm going to remove these and customize this a bit. I'm going to say that I want to put into this drill down other information I might be interested in. For example, I might want to inquire about the invoice number, for example, and I'll also want to know the customer who I sold that to. I don't need the product code details because I know that I've drilled down on that, so I'll remove that, but I certainly want to know the part numbers within that product grouping. So I'm going to select product code, part number details I'm interested in. So I'll put that up here as well. And we can size these columns as we see fit. Let's also say that I'm interested in the quantity that I sold them as well, since I can sometimes sell them more than one on an invoice. And I can size these columns in whatever way best suits my needs. So that's cool. I can customize that so that if I close this and I decide I'm interested in February instead, that drill down is remembered. I can see the columns that I'm after, and I can add and remove columns as I need to. I can also, though, while I'm here, start doing things like grouping. So while I'm in the drill down, I can say I want to group by customer number because I want to particularly focus on that. Here we start to get into some of the new features. I can also do things like add totals. So for example, I want to say that I'm interested in the total committed quantity sold to a customer of the particular item that I'm after or I'm interested in, or items within that product code in this particular case. I can add summary totals to find out the total revenue, for example, of selling these items to this customer. But I can also even do things like add additional filters or even use this new group summary editor to say that I'm interested in, for example, if I'm grouping by customer, the number of times that I've sold to that customer, and let's maybe figure out what the average sale is for that customer. So let's take sell price total, and we want to say that we want the average of that, and the minimum and the maximum as well. And that automatically adds this header line in here. So if I scroll down, you'll see that for customer Davis, I sold to them 6 times. The average sell price total was $782. The minimum was $36.20, and the maximum was $1,850. So again, very useful information. And this summary information is stored. And just like before, I can now double click on any of these cells, sales of DVDs in March, for example, and it recalculates and shows that information for me. So again, very, very useful to show me additional metrics that I might be interested in. And of course, just like the detail grid, I can export the drill down, I can print the drill down. Very, very useful feature in conjunction with the summary grid.